Hi, this is Dorothy, here with your core workout. Ready for some fun? The props that I'd recommend that you have are either a Coregeous ball, a Yoga Tune Up Coregeous ball, or a soft, squishy playground ball, and either a yoga strap or something similar, and 2 yoga blocks. So let's get started. First thing I'd like to invite you to do is come to seated and have your heels on the ground. Isometrically bring your heels in toward your sit bones. Your hands can be behind your thighs, in front of your knees, or extended out. You'll find if you're sitting normally, you tend to hunch forward often. So bringing those heels in and isometrically pulling really helps. Now lean back and then come forward. And we'll lean back again, keeping your back as comfortably straight as possible. Lean back and then over to the right and forward. Lean back over to the left and forward. So continue going in this manner, taking a break whenever you like. Another variation is you could, when you turn right, reach your right hand over and behind you, come forward. Reach back with that left hand and come forward. Maybe add the left leg with that right arm. Come forward. Lean left hand, right leg. So lots of different variations that you can choose for the start of our core fun for today. All right, time for those blocks. Let's place one block, please, underneath your heels. And the other block between your thighs. Get close enough to that block that you can be comfortable in your bridge, and press your heels down as you squeeze the thigh block and lift your hip up into bridge. So we're doing a bridge variation. Those heels pressing down into the block help your hamstrings and your glutes fire. And that's what we're looking to do. The core is not just that front part that we just worked in our boat pose. And we included some of the obliques, the side muscles with our turning with the boat, but it's also building strength in the back part of your core. So we're looking to build strength and flexibility 360 degrees through your core. This is fast, short, to the point. Otherwise, we'd be doing more. For now, put those away. You can always repeat. And what we're doing this time is go ahead and get your strap or your belt. And when you're ready, if you have a buckle on it, hold near that so you don't hurt yourself. Stick out a foot over to the side and bring that leg forward a couple inches. Try and have your foot not out, but forward. And then go ahead and bring your strap up and overhead. Any amount that feels good for you. Go ahead and lean toward that outstretched leg. Come on back and then lean to the other side as far as possible. Press down into that extended foot and come on back. So this whole time that you're doing it, I invite you to do it first with good posture, keeping your head over your shoulders, over your hips. Alignment is hugely key. As you tilt, press down into that other foot and come on up. Hopefully you are hearing from, in a good way, your side muscles, your obliques. Bring the strap down, knee comes in, send that other foot out to the side, scooch it forward a couple inches. Inhale that strap up. Exhale, tip over toward your extended leg. Come on back up. And again, tilt down to the side as far as feels comfortable. We've done other variations of this before. So you could have a block off to your side and touch your hand down to the block. You could have your fingers behind your ears, or you could have this added fun of having the strap overhead. Press that outer foot down, come on up. So whatever it takes for you to feel even on this side. And let's move on. Time for that playground ball or that Coregeous ball. Go ahead and get that ready and come onto your back, please. Lift up your hips into your bridge, slide that ball underneath your sacrum and settle in for some fun. So once you're on this nice wobbly surface, that's where the fun begins. So gently lift up one foot, let it hover over the ground, and then the other. And right away, you will be feeling those deep transverse abdominis kicking in to help stabilize you as you're just barely lifting your feet off the ground. This is a marvelous variation. Feel free to stay here. Optional is you could do marching. And again, slower is better. When you're going slower, you require more stabilization to keep yourself from toppling off the ball. And throughout this, we're looking to keep your back in its neutral curves. So keeping those neutral curves and not using your arms for this. We're not using your neck or your arms. So from here, another variation too is you could straighten one leg, keep the other grounded, and then slowly bring that straight leg down any amount and then bring it back up. So here we're getting not only the core, but also your quadricep is getting a lovely workout too. Maybe stay here. Optional is come to toe tips on that grounded foot, and that makes it a little bit more wobbly, which means that your transverse abdominis has to work just a little bit more to keep you stabilized. Switching sides, straighten that other leg. And we're going through this real quickly. These are just wonderful preview for each of these fun asana exercises. But what you can do, again, bring to toe tips if you like, or keep that foot down. But what you can do is repeat this. Consider this as a set or a round, and then come back and do it 2, 3, maybe even 4 times. And yet another variation is bend one leg and then bring the other leg up toward the sky. And again, slowly bringing that puppy down any amount and then straightening it back up. Again, we're not using the arms or the neck. You're using your core muscles to keep you balanced on this wonderful wobbly playground ball. In this case, it's the Yoga Tune Up Coregeous ball. And bending the other leg. So these are just some fun options that you can play around with. Truthfully, the best way to improve the strength of your core is to work on your posture throughout your day. Whether you're seated, standing, moving, keep an eye on your posture. And it takes more core strength to have good posture than it does to slump down. So let's come on off of that. One last thing before you can repeat it all again is take that soft, squishy playground ball, your Coregeous ball, place it under your chest area and come on to your front. So hands can come down by your legs, fingers are tented, and let your head drop down to the ground. Gently lift up your head, and maybe this will be enough, but bring those shoulder blades toward each other to continue lifting up your head and your back as we do in low cobra. Releasing slowly down, letting your head and shoulders droop, and then lifting up your head. But the main action I invite you to focus on is those shoulder blades reaching toward each other to lift up your chest. So you can pause here. You can continue dynamically moving, and you can also bring your legs in together. Lift up your arms if you like. The palms can be toward the sky. Keep your shoulder blades in toward each other, and you can gently lift and lower, or you can hold still. Always remember to practice ahimsa and honor your body, whatever you are doing. Those are some fun variations to get you going on your core journey. I do encourage you to spend more time doing those. Repeat, because we did go through them pretty quickly. But hope you enjoyed. From my heart to yours, namaste.